Thank you all for coming out. On behalf of Chief Murray and the Downey Police Department, I'd like to share our deepest condolences to the Monterey Park Police Department and the family of their officer. We ask you that you respect the privacy of the family and the Monterey Park Police Department as they grieve the loss of their family member. We'd also like to thank all the law enforcement agencies that have been assisting us throughout this investigation. Their assistance has been invaluable and much appreciated. Since the shooting occurred yesterday at approximately 3:25 p.m., our detectives have been working nonstop to locate the suspects responsible for this senseless act. Our detectives have been following up on several leads and are confident that we will bring justice for the officer and his family. The investigation is rapidly evolving, and unfortunately, I cannot share what leads we are currently following up on, as we do not want to compromise the investigation. When we are able to share further information, we will work with the Monterey Park Police Department to share that information. We will also continue to work with the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office to ensure the people responsible for this heinous act are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. At this time, I'd like to introduce Chief Kelly Gordon of the Monterey Park Police Department.
So I'm going to start by introducing the name of the officer who was killed yesterday. The Monterey Park police officer who was murdered off duty in the city of Downey yesterday is Gardiel Solorio. And now I'm going to give you a little bit about who Gardiel was. Gardiel grew up in the city of Bell Gardens. He was 26 at the time of the senseless tragedy. Graduate of Cal State University, LA. He had a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Gardiel was hired by the Monterey Park Police Department as a police officer recruit on January 31st of this year. He attended the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Academy. It was part of class 460. He graduated from the academy on July 22nd, at which point he went from recruit to police officer and started his field training program on July 25th. The academy staff shared with me their thoughts about Officer Solorio. He was hardworking, dedicated, and took every aspect of training seriously. He was family-oriented. The why in the biography he wrote was to be a good role model for his nephews. And he really wanted to make an impact on the community. His classmates shared that Officer Solorio had all the characteristics of a great officer. He was humble, dedicated, selfless, and hardworking, but even a better person. He brought laughter and joy to many of us. He's survived by his mom, dad, brothers, sisters, and fiance. His family wanted me to share that he was proud of being a police officer and serving his community. His family and friends describe him as tough as nails, but a child at heart. Although his time with Monterey Park was very short, we all knew from the moment we met him that he had the heart of service and was going to be a great officer. And I can tell that from the moment he walked in and did our first introductions into my office. The family and department are grieving right now, and this is an especially difficult tragedy. It's a senseless act of violence. He was only 26 years old. And I don't know about all of you, but I have children that age. So for me, this is particularly difficult, and I'm very thankful and appreciative for the support from other agencies, local, state, federal agencies that are helping with this investigation. The community for all of their support for our department, and especially for the Downey Police Department. I will tell you that the men and women of the Downey Police Department are incredible professionals. They're doing their best with this investigation to bring justice for him, for the family, for the department, and to make sure that those responsible don't make anyone else a victim. And I just ask that, during this difficult time, we're going to release information as it becomes available when it doesn't compromise the investigation. I know everyone has a lot of questions, but I just ask that you be patient. You give the department some time to deal with this tragedy, as well as his family. I'm sure you can all appreciate that this has been a very difficult 24 hours, and a very big shock for all of us as we deal with this. So thank you very much.
At this time, this concludes our press conference. Hopefully, we'll be able to give you guys some more information here soon. We're following up on some of these now, so hopefully within the next few hours, we'll be able to give you guys at least a press release to kind of update you on our status. There'll be no questions at this time because we really don't have any much further to add. Okay, so thank you very much. And I will get somebody Spanish speaking for you here in a little bit, yes.
Yes.
Ma'am.
First name, Gardiel. Last name, Solorio.
How long have you been with the department? Very new.
Yes.
Since July, right?
He had been out of the academy since July, but he started with the department in January when he got sworn in and became a police recruit for us.
He was so new, he couldn't have any enemies, really. He was brand new to the job. Who would want to do this to this young officer?
I don't know. And that's what we're trying to get the answers on. I appreciate your patience. I know there's a lot of questions, but we really don't want to compromise the investigation at this time. And I understand there's a lot of questions. I just ask that you give us a little more time and patience as we allow the investigators to do their jobs. I know, I understand. Trust me, I have a lot of questions myself. I want answers, and we're going to try to provide that in as a timely manner as we possibly can. So I appreciate everyone's patience. You know, we are working through this one step at a time, you know, with our partners as we allow them to do their jobs and conduct this investigation. But I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.